Hello everyone. Today on the channel it's time for Deck Academy. It's a Deck Academy. We're gonna build a brand new deck. So as usual on this channel we make new alchemy decks, although there hasn't been any new alchemy cards in a while. And yeah, basically we go for some new alchemy decks that we haven't built so far. And no Streets of New Capenna cards yet. Next month we'll be knee deep in Streets of New Capenna because we do have to get the cards. And we have to play some seals and some drafts. As you may know, we are very careful with our wild cards. As you can see, we have quite a lot of them. So what are we gonna go for today? In terms of alchemy, again, we are missing a lot of cards, but such is the way. And again, we don't really want to play with this. I think we might want to play a mono black aggro deck, because we have two of these guys. And what else can we do? We have three of these guys for some reason. Whenever a card in your graveyard is put into your hand, conjure. So how do we bring cards back from our graveyard? That is a good question. That is a good question. Oops, we got the wrong guy in. Okay, we also want this in. And this is also good. This is also good. We can play as well, of course, we need card draw. Let's play this. We never had a chance to play this yet. It's always played against us. And I don't think we have any other cards from Alchemy if you want to keep this mono black. We can play Plunder too. And of course Connoisseur. Why would we Connoisseur? And she is for combo deck. We don't have a combo deck. Okay, so outside of Alchemy, what are we looking at in terms of bringing stuff back? We have to play this. Probably just two. Or we can play this to return a creature back. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. We are getting somewhere. So what do we want in terms of removal? Okay, I can actually bring this guy back to make more copies of him, but that doesn't do it. That does not do anything. Let's play this. And we need some removal. What do we have in terms of removal? That is a good question. We could play this guy. Maybe we don't play this guy because we don't really have a combo with him. terms of removal, we have to play. What is the card that we always forget about? Actually, we can play this ninja. Play this ninja. Hold on, this deck is going all over the place, but this is what happens when you build a deck from scratch. You gotta think of what you wanna have in the deck. Got to think. Where is the 2 mana destruction thing? Why on Ghost Greener can we never find that? We are already in 3 mana. This is getting quite annoying. Very annoying. Where is the remove? Infernal Grasp. For some reason we always can find Infernal Grasp. Okay, so we have enough creatures. We have 20 creatures for the aggro part. And we have removal. I think we do need a little bit more removal though. So what do we have at 3 mana? Not Defenestrate. That's not gonna work. Well, we can play him. Can play him, but he's not really a remover. This seems to be very popular now. So I think we're getting there. It's a little bit of a weird deck. Not sure how it's gonna survive against the field, but it is what it is. And we could try to play her since we're already in ninjutsu. Just 1 second. This thing doesn't do much. This thing has menace. This guy has lifelink. It doesn't do much. We need menace stuff. Also doesn't do much. She has menace. Yeah, so let's play Nashi and play more menace stuff. Just to make sure our creatures are not easy to... They're not easy to get blocked, so we can ninjutsu them. This guy also has menace. Obviously, she's like one of the best creatures with menace. Are we not gonna play this? I think we're not even gonna play this. Yeah, I think because we need the menace for the ninjutsu, we're gonna play this guy. Play one more Nashi. Play one less Nullpriest. So we're gonna go for the menace ninjutsu deal, just in mono black. So I mean, there are so many options for this type of deck that you can possibly play, and you have to be careful what you choose. What avatar do we want for this deck? I mean, it's kind of weird that we got choose so many avatars. Let's get Liliana. So do we have anything else that's good with ninjutsu? This thing kills creatures. He does weird stuff. He don't want to spend wild cards on him. We have both of these guys. He just has lifelink and he does nothing. So I think it's looking okay so far. It seems kinda weak, but it does have menace. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. So as usual, we play in unranked because we're just testing the deck. So there's no way we're gonna play this in ranked. We are also usually in Platinum, and sometimes towards the end of the season we are in Diamond rank too. So we will face relatively competitive decks. But every time we make a brand new deck, we just test it in unranked. So we see what happens. If we get smashed, sometimes we get totally smashed. And we basically lose every game, or we lose 90% of the games. So that means that the deck probably is not gonna do well. If we try to play ranked, I mean, we're just gonna get killed. But sometimes, of course, we don't get any 1-drops or 2-drops. Sometimes we smash everybody. Sometimes we win all the games. Okay, so somebody's decided to basically play a competitive tier 1 deck in unranked queue, because why not? And our deck has decided that it's so wonderful to draw lands, so we top deck 2 lands in a row. Also, usually as soon as we make a deck, as you know from watching our videos, Arena just totally screws us over with the mana stuff. Yeah, 3 lands in a row, because why should we have a chance to test this deck when we can just draw land after land after land? So the opponent's deck is probably more aggressive than ours, but at the same time they don't have a lot of removal. I think they just have those enchantments. So if we can take that away from them with her, might be able to cast this and they might not be able to remove it. Or not. Or we could just not attack. Let's get the big boy down. I guess they're running this. Okay, so maybe it's not the normal list of enchantments. Maybe they are trying something new, because we are in unranked. Sure. Flying lifelink seems good. Yep, unlimited lands, why not? Why not draw unlimited lands? Oh, they did discard too. Let's just attack the big boy and then we're just gonna have to hardcast her. I guess we're not doing any ninjutsu stuff this time, this game. I mean, we drew 4 lands in a row, look at this, we have 7 lands already. This is the only non-creature spells we have cast the whole game. Sure. I mean, if we draw a removal spell, it's good. We do have... I don't know how many removal spells we have. Are we just dead? Okay, they have enough damage to kill us. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. We drew 4 lands in a row. We cast 4 spells, and that was it. As we said, usually the arena just doesn't know. Every time we make a brand new deck, it seems like the algorithm or matchmaking, or there's never matchmaking, is the shuffler. It just doesn't know what to do with the deck. So sometimes you get mana screw, sometimes you get mana flood, like this game where we drew 4 lands in a row. Obviously not normal at all. Drawing 4 lands in a row is not normal. No, no, no. So we continue. We do continue to test this deck. Yeah, we do want this guy. What on God's green earth is this avatar? Or pet? Okay, drawing lands again. Again this next turn we get to ninjutsu her. Okay, we're playing against a form of blue-eye control. We actually haven't made a blue-eye control deck in a long time. Oh, they can't block it, so yeah, we have to ninjutsu. Our combo finally works. First game he didn't do anything for us. Yeah, let's see. What an annoying deck. So it is blue-eye control with teleportation circle. Which means this doesn't do much because, I mean, they might have planeswalkers, but they don't have many creatures besides this thing. Doomscar? I'm pretty sure they had a Doomscar. Okay, let's get this down. Let's get it down. Or not. Or we could just not get it down. Yeah, we're gonna put it on this guy and then they wouldn't be able to block. If they blocked, then we would make a copy of this thing. Yeah, they're going all out because they're holding up Doomscar and another board wipe. And who knows what they drew. Ooh, they kept... Yeah, if we get this guy down, we are so dead. So we should do this now. Okay. Yeah, let's hit them. And ninjutsu this guy. They do have Doomscar, which they're probably gonna get to cast, but we wanna see what they got from Key to the Archive. Time Warp, yeah, they're not gonna get to keep that. So they can Doomscar our guy and kill them. That's why we can't cast this. This thing is just 3 or less, right? So now we can actually drop the demon. Now we can actually drop the demon. Yeah, like we said, this is just pretty much dead. It's a dead card in our hand. And this one we can cast because we're gonna lose 4 life if we cast this. So we're gonna have to use these heroes down to kill the Teferi. Okay. I mean, we have a chance. We have a chance against this controller. This thing doesn't kill the demon. It can kill the ingredient, but it doesn't really do anything. Let's try to kill Teferi first. Let's hit the face. Or not. Or not. The problem with playing against blue-eye control is we don't have enough discard in this deck. We're kind of an aggro Kind of an not even aggro, kind of a mid-range deck. Kind of a mid-range deck, and we don't have enough discard main deck. So that totally sucks. That's not good. We can cast this guy next turn and bring back our demon. Hopefully they don't have a counter. They could have divide by 0. They're holding something in their hand, obviously, it's not a land. But yeah, this kind of matchup is not good for us. Okay, that's good. That's good because it means there's less chance of them having a counter for this. Demon come back. This thing costs 7 life to cast now. Not gonna get cast anytime soon. And attack with the team. Then we can do our combo of ninjutsu the Nullpriest, so that we can cast the Nullpriest the next turn. Okay, we can ninjutsu the Nullpriest, so that sucks. There goes our combo. But it's okay, they're gonna take 6, I think. Yeah, we don't want to ninjutsu the Oni. So now we're gonna do this. And cast this guy. Sure. I mean, they have to kill it sometime and there's nothing better for them to do now. So now we have to hope they don't top deck a board wipe. This is when you cast, but what if we don't cast it? What if we ninjutsu it? It means we shouldn't lose the life. It says when you cast this spell. So we need to test this, but I'm pretty sure. Or casting is... ninjutsu is casting? Okay, I guess our demon is gonna die. Yeah, because the opponent... we can't even cast this because it's gonna cost us like 7 life. Oh yeah, we didn't lose the life. Yeah, because we play with ninjutsu. No, no, no. Get this bad boy down and suck. Yep, of course more lands. Okay. Well, again, we have to hope they don't draw a board wipe. Okay, but all our guy has menace, right? So that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny because all our creatures have menace. So this guy's gonna get through. They have to block these things. That's how we play all menace all the time on this channel. That's not bad. We really like this guy. He actually won us some games in Brawl. That was a win. We're not gonna lie, that was a win due to our menace. We didn't think we were gonna win against the control deck, because we don't have enough hand destruction. But they played a little bit strange. This card also seems really underrated from our point of view. This guy is supremely underrated. We try to fit it into almost every black deck that plays creatures. It just automatically goes in. Just the thing it does is just amazing. Like having a Menace lifelink to 1 for 2 is already good. But having the ability to bring a card back into play, so you get 2 creatures, including one that has lifelink, has saved our life very often. What are we playing against another control deck? Why is Arena like putting us against control? Like where's all the Dimir control? Oh, we got a swamp. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. There goes our Citystalker. Citystalker versus Citystalker. I think we're just gonna kill it now. We don't wanna worry about it. We can draw more cards with this. And this thing can make another creature 5/5 and it hits really hard. Oh, they're playing our other favorite card. Why? Why you have to do this to us? We have 5 mana, but we do have to kill this guy. We don't have any options. We can't let him survive. We know what his abilities are. Okay, or we don't get to kill him this time. So opponent is playing a weird deck. Why we keep on drawing lands? Why do we keep on drawing lands? We need another removal spell because they're gonna cast him next time. Usually we would put him in with her. They usually go in the same decks, but again. Oh, this guy we didn't play. Yeah, enough with the... Are we gonna drop him? Nighthawk Scavenger, bye bye. Yes. I think we can discard the land. Because we have 6 mana already. We don't need anything more than 6 mana. We need to draw another removal spell for him. Otherwise we're gonna take massive amounts of damage. Can we stop drawing lands, please? For the love of all that is holy. They might keep him back to block, but it doesn't block this guy because he has menace. Or actually, we can make him a 5/5 with menace. But I think we'd rather just get Nashi down. Yeah, they just wanna aggro us. Or they might have a counter. Sure, I guess. We can get Nashi down. Just for fun. So, how do we deal with the 5-6 guy that's gonna smack our face for a lot? We are pretty low on life. Okay, so we need to top deck a removal spell. I mean, we need to draw a removal spell. Okay, he's gone. Going down to 2 life though. That's kind of scary. Okay, we get to gain a life. That's not bad. Cast him. And attack. Oh, we lost a life because we pay for this. We shouldn't have cast this. Yeah. It says 0, but it's not 0. Discard this thing. Well, if they kill our Unwilling Ingredient, we're basically dead. Going to 1. Going to 1. Oh, we won again. Yeah, we shouldn't have cast this for 0. We forgot that we have to pay life. We had to pay 2 life for that. It wasn't free. We should just play the land. We should have just played the land, but there you go. Second win in a row. What a time to be alive with all menace all the time. Except for the Connoisseur, which has Death Touch, and the Demon. So we could actually play the 4 mana Vampire that makes Blood Tokens. But we kind of wanted to play the Demon at 4 mana. And everybody else has Menace, and this just has to go into any black creature deck possible. We could also play mono black vampires. That would be kind of fun. So we're just gonna pass the turn and Painful Bond end of turn. Because we have her, we have the 3 mana guy. Again this deck? I guess there's nothing else for people to play. Let's just get this and do this. Because we can get a copy when we kill it. And we will kill it with this. Hopefully it doesn't kill us next time. It can get pretty out of hand. But when we kill it, we make another of this crazy sludge. We really try to make this sludge work. It's not a bad creature. It does stuff. You just, I don't know, it takes time. You get another one and you cast another one. I mean, they all have menace, so they can get out of hand once they're in play. It's just, this format has so many board wipes right now, and we're getting more board wipes in New Capenna. So it's just not looking good for small creatures that don't pump or don't get bigger like this. Sure. So we would like to Citystalker Connoisseur. But I think we'd rather just kill this now before he gets out of hand. Just cast her. There's no point in waiting. Attack with everybody. I guess next time we can Connoisseur. If we don't draw any other removal. I mean, this is not a good matchup for us. As we said before, we managed to beat the previous deck. For some reason, I guess we got to draw a removal. We do need to draw a removal, and we only have 8 removal spells. We also need lands, because this deck does use a lot of lands. At least this thing doesn't have a whatchamacallit, doesn't have trample or something. Or lifelink. We technically don't need to block it, but... Ooh. Yeah, let's take care of it now. Fortunately, we didn't draw another land, so that kinda sucks. But we are on the offensive. Come on, fifth land. Because obviously we can't keep it up. But we're not taking any damage this turn, so next time we can get the Connoisseur out to block. Oh, they have to choose something. That's pretty funny. It's not a May ability. Sure. Still can block it because you only have one creature. Okay, time to deploy. Deploy the Connoisseur. That's a nice discard. So the problem is now they have creatures. They have creatures to block us. But they chose to be aggro instead. Okay, we're gonna have to deploy the next Connoisseur. And attack with the ooze. They can double block the ooze, but then they lose both the creatures. Because we kill one and then they just both die. This guy doesn't really matter if we die because we can draw a card. Well, what do you do now? Continue to attack. Continue to attack. Incredibly aggro opponent. Incredibly aggro. Oh, they just gave up. Oh yeah, they're a 6. They're just dead. So there you have it. We got our 3 wins after the first mishap at the beginning when we couldn't draw lands or we drew too many lands. Arena tried to figure out what to do with this deck of ours. But I mean, you're running all Menace and you kill opponents' creatures or control decks, they don't have creatures to block with. And you win. You basically win. So thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more MTG content videos.